Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my NARS Pro Palette. Several months back, I posted a picture on Instagram showing you guys what was inside, and a lot of you guys were asking for a review or close-up swatches of the products. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. Just to let you guys know, this is definitely a pricier product, but I feel like NARS as a whole is a pretty pricey brand. I feel like it's worth it because the quality is there. I'm a huge fan of their blushes. In fact, I was kind of thinking about doing like brand breakdown collections like of my makeup collection. I feel like I have quite a few NARS products. Sorry, I keep like looking over at the drawer that my NARS stuff is in. So let me know if that would be something that would interest you guys, just because personally for me, I always like looking up swatches and hearing what people think about the products before going out and spending that much money on one product. So this, I believe, is available exclusively online unless you have like a NARS boutique around you. I don't think there is one in Houston. Obviously, you know, there's several stores that sell NARS, but I don't think we have the actual like freestanding store. So this is a larger one of the two. There's a small palette that retails for $14 and then the large palette retails for $18. I love the size of this. It is huge. As you can see, like it looks like something that you could fit like the first generation iPad into. The outside too isn't like the rubber, the typical like rubberized matte packaging that NARS has. It's a hard, what is this? Like almost, I want to say like cardboard, but there is a coating on it, but it's not like the matte one, which honestly I don't mind because that one is such a pain to keep clean. This I just wiped down with a makeup wipe and it got all of like the gunk off of it, but it definitely does pick up product easily, but I just feel like it's a lot easier to clean. Here's a quick overview. Inside I have 6 blushes, I have 8 of the single eyeshadows, and then 1 of the duo eyeshadows. The products inside obviously is all customizable. They do have a few like curated palettes on there. I think there's like Iconic Eyes, Classic Cheek or something, and then Backstage Essentials, or you could go through and make your own. This is definitely something you want to do over time unless you just have like a ton of money set aside and you're a huge fan of NARS and you could like blow it all at once. I was lucky enough to receive a gift certificate from NARS to build my own palette, but obviously that doesn't change my thoughts because honestly these pans are the exact same quality that come in the normal shadows. So the blushes are $21. Sorry, I'm gonna keep looking down just because I can't memorize all these prices at the top of my head. If you buy the blush pans, which are the exact same size as the single blushes you would buy at Sephora or on NARS.com. They're $21 for just the pan, or for the actual blush that you would, like I said, you would buy with the actual compact is $30. And then the single shadows for the palette are $18, normally $25. The duo shadows, if you buy them for the Pro Palette, are $25. Otherwise, they're $35 if you buy them in the pan. The highlighting blushes, which I didn't get any of, those are $21 as well, and then normally $30. The bronzer is $27. Normally, if you would buy Laguna, that's $39. The contour blush, which is like Olympia and stuff, I have one of them in the compact. It's $30 for the palette or $42 in the compact. And then pressed powders, which I think that would be awesome. You could definitely create like your own kind of contouring palette with deeper shades. For the palette, it's $25 or $36 in the compact. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys the blushes that I have. There are so many favorites in here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start from this side. Also, the first one I have is called Taj Mahal. In the pan, I know it looks a bit intimidating because it's just like a, not shimmery, but just a glowy orange blush. But I love this because you can start off really sheer, but then you can build it up to be more of like a true orange blush. I have some of this really lightly mixed with another blush in here. I feel like this would be flattering on so many different skin tones, whether you have, I was saying tones and types at the same time. Whether you're really fair or on the deeper side, if you have a deeper skin tone, I feel like this would make like a gorgeous, unique highlighter, or you could build it up to have an orange blush. But this is one that I feel like it's overlooked all the time. I never really hear anyone talk about this one, but this is honestly one of my favorites I have in this palette. It is stunning. Next one, this is called Luster. This is a blush I picked up because my friend Laura, she said it's one of her favorites. I feel like this is a gorgeous blush topper. It's almost like a blushy highlight type color in one. I would describe this as like a golden peachy apricot color. It's definitely more of like a topper. I feel like that's how she explained it. Instead of glitter, it just has this amazing like golden apricot sheen to it. If you love like warm, glowy, healthy cheeks, you will love this one. I know this is probably like a total sin, but I'm honestly not a fan of NARS Orgasm. I feel like that's everyone's like cult favorite. So many people talk about that one, but I feel like NARS has so many other blushes that are just way better. Makeup is all personal preference. So if you guys love that one, don't like crucify me, but I promise, try some of these. This one is Lovejoy in the pan. It just looks almost like a nudie type of berry color. This is another gorgeous one. I feel like this is another one that would look amazing all skin types, because if you're deeper, it could be something more that like luster on your skin, just because it has that same pretty sheen. Then this one here, Outlaw, I love this. This is like a roseberry. This one does have shimmer in it, but it's just very fine, like golden micro shimmer. I love all these blushes. Like honestly, for every single one, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, it's so pretty, but it's because it is. It's just stunning. This one here, honestly, I haven't used that much yet. This is Dolce Vita. This one was one that I picked up because I hear so many people talk about it, but that I would describe, once again, kind of like a rose type berry. I feel like this is the truest matte out of the 6 that I have. All the other ones offer a bit of like a sheen or shimmer, but that one, in my opinion, looks just like a flat matte. Then the deepest shade I got, this is called Seduction. This is so pretty. Another one of my favorite like berry type blushes from NARS is Sin. I'm pretty sure that one came in the first blush palette. This, actually, I guess this is pretty matte too, like Dolce Vita. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the duo eyeshadow since I only have one of them. The one that I picked up is Cordura. I'm not sure how you say that. I feel like whenever I first started hearing about NARS, I always heard about this duo, and then everyone always talked about the single in Galapagos. Like I feel like that's what turned me on to NARS. I just remember everyone talking about that. So this is just a duo of 2 kind of brownish shades. I feel like this is another one you hear about all the time. So on one side, and I'm gonna swatch this guy for you, you just have a really pretty like warm, toasty chestnut brown color. And then the opposite side is just almost like a blackened brown, and this one has a ton of different shimmer in it, just like iridescent shimmer. This is so pretty on the outer corner, or if you want to do like a really deep, like deep brown smoky eye. So pretty. Once again, NARS eyeshadows, I feel like they're so pricey because the quality is just impeccable. They're so rich in pigmentation. They blend beautifully. They're long wearing. Like I honestly don't have a single bad thing to say about any of the NARS shadows. Okay, now moving on to the single shadows. One is hands down my favorite. Ever since getting this eyeshadow, I've like worn it like crazy in my crease. A straight up orange. This is like a matte orange. So it looks like there's shimmer in the pan, but I have never seen any shimmer transfer onto my lids. I do have a bit of this in the crease, but just worn really lightly. If this is a color though, you can like blow out and have like straight up warm, like in your face, caution cone orange. It's so pretty though. Like this with Thirsty Girl from ColourPop is stunning. This is a must-have. Did I even tell you guys the name? It's Persia. Like if you're gonna get one shadow from NARS, get this one. I promise you will love it. If you're into like warm like reds and oranges in your crease or on your lid, you will love that. It's beautiful. This is Mekong. Oh, this is beautiful. Once again, I know I'm saying everything is beautiful. This is like a, I guess I would say the base is black. At first I thought it was purple, but it's black, and there's just a ton of teeny tiny like purple and gold shimmer in here. Galapagos, once again, this was one of the first products I heard about from NARS. Look at the shimmer in this. It is stunning. This with Persia is beautiful. It's just a gorgeous brown with a ton of shimmer. It's one of those shadows where you really only need that one color and then that's it. Like use that all over your lid, into your crease, and then just smoke it out onto your lower lash line, and it's the prettiest brown smoky eye ever. I love it. This is the one that I probably haven't given enough love to yet. It's called Coconut Grove, but this works good as like a lower lash line color or outer corner color. It just, it doesn't swatch as nice as it goes onto your eyes. Like this with a pencil brush, I actually used it on the outer corner the other day and it was pretty, but I feel like it's skippable. Like I feel like I have other shadows that look like this in my collection. So this one, I like it, but it's not like add it to your basket right now. Okay, then this one here is called Bengali, just another brown. As you can see, I did a lot of like browns and like good everyday colors in here, just because I wanted to get colors that I would show a lot of love to. This is more of a neutral brown. It's not super, super warm, but then it's not really cool either. Then I picked a color that I could use on my inner corner because I'm obsessed with an inner corner highlight. This is called Absynnia, and it's just a really pretty kind of sheen color. I have some of it on my inner corner right now. It just brightens up your eyes. It's really pretty. These are amazing lid colors or transitional colors. As you can see, they go like perfectly together. The first one is called New York, and it's just a beautiful, let me swatch it for you. It's like a brownish type plummy mauve. I don't know. I feel like it's not swatching as nicely on my hands as it goes onto the eyes. I feel like NARS shadows, you know, sometimes you'll get shadows that like swatch beautifully, but then they're total garbage on your eyes because they're almost too soft. I feel like NARS is opposite of that. It's like some of them don't swatch the greatest, but then with a brush and on your eyes, they're beautiful. This one I love. And this one is called Sophia. This is a color I use probably the most in my crease, just on like a day-to-day basis. It's so, so pretty. Once again, I feel like it's not swatching as pretty as it goes on. I'll have to do a tutorial just like using the shadows and blushes in this palette so you guys can get a better idea. That is it for this video. I hope you guys found this helpful. I know I'm not the best at describing color, but mainly what I wanted to get across is that I feel like these products, while they are on the pricey side, I feel like the quality matches to the price. Like the quality is just amazing, the pigmentation. I love that it's all just in one palette. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, I would appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up. And yeah, I love you guys all so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.